Battery is plugged in. The tank is empty at the moment. What I want to do in this video is do a little bit of terrain testing on the course. You can see I've still got quite a bit of snow out here, and it's going to make for some slick conditions, but I want to see how the truck handles with the added weight of the electronics and the water tank. We're going to first go with a quick dry run without any water in the tank, and then we'll go and put some water in it and see how that affects the handling of the truck. Of course, we will test the pump and the water cannon on the front as well. Besides the fact that there is snow covered in a layer of ice, I would say the truck is handling pretty well. I just ran inside to grab this container of water to put some water in the tank. Water's going into the tank right now. I am going to have this other tube here that's on the right outlet on the tank is going to be connected to the left outlet, so that way when we're going up an incline, the water doesn't all slosh to the back of the tank and come out of the two breather holes out there. We will need to disconnect that so that way the pump can operate properly with the air circulation, but I just don't want the water to come out of there. I also promised that I'm going to be doing more fire suppression tests with all of my fire trucks because I've got a couple of them now. I actually am waiting on a second light control module from my Trick RC to put in the big fire truck because I took that one and put it in this TRX-4 so that way I could get this build kind of just to a complete point. So I am going to make some little houses out of wood. I've got a lot of wood on this property that I can make some stuff with, but with a truck like this, it's going to be more realistic to have some brush burning rather than a building per se. So we'll work on that coming up in the future. Right now, I haven't done that because it's been so cold and there's still snow on the ground, so I haven't had that opportunity. But let's go ahead and now run the trail a little bit with some weight in the back with a probably half full tank of water. I hear the water sloshing around in there. All right, you ready for this? Let's flip the switch. Yeah, check that out. Is that awesome or what? That was a pretty cool little little test that we had right there. Check it out. The water is actually freezing on the tip of the nozzle right there. I have a little bit of water that leaked right here in the bed of the truck. You can't really tell on camera, but there's a little bit of water that leaked there. We actually had about probably 30 seconds of water there on board, so that was pretty good. I'm happy with that test that we just had. I want to run the truck a little bit more, give you guys some more cinematic footage, and then we'll go from there. No, just as it was getting good, the truck just died for no apparent reason. So we're going to open it up and see what might have happened. I really don't know. It could have been anything from as minor as just having a plug come loose and unplug, or we could have overdone the ESC. So I just ran back inside to get a tool. We're gonna hopefully just be able to turn the truck back on. I really hope I didn't blow another ESC, because that would be really unfortunate. I have spares, but I just don't want to have to replace another one, you know? So fingers crossed it is not the ESC. The ESC is on, but we have no control of the truck. So we might have just overheated it, although it doesn't feel hot. All right, it's alive again. So I just unplugged the battery, plugged it back in. I don't really know what happened, actually. Usually I'm able to figure out what the cause of stuff is, but that was a little bit different. I don't really know what caused that to happen. We could have just gotten water in one of the wire plugs, and that caused it to short out for a minute. But everything is waterproof, so I don't think it really should be an issue. But that's going to conclude today's testing video. I think we did enough. Got some nice footage. It's starting to get dark outside now, so we're going to wrap it up here. I'm glad that the truck is working and there's not really anything wrong with it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It was pretty fun nonetheless. Let's just get the rest of this water out of the tank. Whoops, I unplugged the pump here in the midst of my concern of what could have caused this to happen. Okay, so that doesn't usually happen. I just figured out something on camera. It appears that when I plugged in my pump here and I tried to power it on, the truck shut off again. So I think there might be something going on with this pump. Now, I could just get a new pump, but you see that? I thought that this was the end of the video. I'm just going to try it one more time. This plug's a little wet, actually. I'm not going to plug it in again. I'll dive into this off camera, see what I can do, and I'm definitely going to update you guys on what's going to go on here. Hopefully it's nothing. Maybe it just got a little bit wet and got some snow in it. It's also pretty cold, so the cold could have done something to it. But anyway, the main truck still works, still drives, still steers. The lights still work, so I'm going to leave it off there, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.